Attention to detail. That's what separates us from every single other gym, every other trainer, and every other business pretty much in life. These days, everyone just wants to look cool and look like they're doing something, but they don't actually do anything, and there's no substance behind their content. Everyone has all the crazy content, and they're this and they're that, but at the end of the day, like, what are they really providing? What are they giving you? We give you attention to detail. We give you the best workout of your life because of our attention to detail. We actually have things that we can show you, like, this is what we do different. So I'm gonna go through the room and I'm gonna show you a few examples of how our attention to detail will improve your workout. You feel me? So we just did leg day today. So we have glute pads. Kickbacks, most of the time, you'll see people strap this over their ankle. And it's like that, but now you see every muscle up the chain is working now, right? And even my knee is involved. But my glutes don't cross my knee. So I'm not trying to have any of these muscles involved, and that's a lot of torque on my knee. You see how far the distance is? And it's a lot of torque on my hip. You see the distance? That's a lot. With the weight, when you add it up, that's a lot of stress on your hip, and that can cause an injury. So what do? We think about what's the way to make it better. So we proximally load it. So we're gonna pull the strap over the knee to load it closer to the joint. You see how now none of these muscles are working. I'm not trying to work these muscles, so I don't want them to work. My knee is now completely taken out of it. There's no torque on my knee. And the distance from the strap to the hip is a lot shorter. So proximal loading. Now we're getting more weight to the glute, but less stress on the joint. So that makes the exercise so much better. So now you see, boom. Everything all in the glute. I feel it 10 times more in the glute because I raised the strap. And that's just things you got to think about. It's physics. Loading it closer to the joint is less stress. So by learning that, by taking the time to learn about physics and anatomy, now I can come up with better exercises. So if you're a trainer, learn physics, learn anatomy, and then apply it to the exexercise. We got seatbelts. We put seatbelts on all our machines. But for example, when you get in here, you put the seatbelt on. While I'm doing this machine, when I move the weight, my center of mass shifts. And if I don't have my seatbelt on, you see I'm nice tight still? So every rep's the same. All the force is going to where it's supposed to be. But if I don't have this seatbelt on, then I slide a little bit. And if I'm sliding, then I'm not getting the same spot. I'm not getting the same. It's an inefficient rep. It's like if you're walking, right? If I'm walking and I slip, I can get hurt. And it's not a good step. But if I step every time, then I'm gonna get a good step. I'm sure there are better analogies, whatever, but keeping that seatbelt on will let you do at least 5 more pounds and at least a few more reps. So it's gonna make your workout that much better, like that much better. It's hard for me to put into words how much better the seatbelt makes a difference. So if you're working out at a gym and they don't have seatbelts, you need to come over here because we have seatbelts and it makes your workout better. Cybex, you see our machine, Cybex. This is top of the line equipment. We got Kaiser over here. This is air pressure. You see that? That's a air compressor. So now you have to push through the weight. Dumbbells, free weights, object in motion stays in motion, right? This, I have to drive the whole way through or else it won't work. So I get a more efficient rep, I get a safer rep. It just works 10 times better. There are plenty other examples of every piece of equipment in here and how we rig it up and switch it to make it better for you. But all you gotta know at the end of the day is attention to detail in every area of your life. Like, what are you reading? What are you listening to? What are you eating? Can you make it better? Can you make it better? You got to think about these things and think, how can I make it better? How can I make it better? Do the research. If you care enough, then you'll want to get better. And there's certain ways to do it better. The techniques got to be better. The information has to be better. The people you're around has to be better. So this year, 2026, I want y'all to really lock in and figure out, how can I make it better? From your workouts to your nutrition, to your activity, to your family life, to your friends, to your spouse, to whatever you read, to the music you listen to. Like, attention to detail, attention to detail. That's what's going to separate you from everyone else. And that's what's going to make you have a better quality of life.